The man standing to my left from the national champion Coastal Carolina baseball team, Jason Bilous. And Jason, I'd have to imagine that that's something besides winning an actual World Series in the major leagues. That's got to be right up there, and that thrill and just being part of a team. How was that whole ride, and have you woken up from this dream yet?
I mean, me and the other teammates are still in awe over winning. Just the fact that later in my life I can go back and say that I won a national championship and that I even pitched in a national championship is just incredible to me.
Let's talk about Game 3 because, you know, obviously U of A is a strong team, as is every team in the College World Series. Bobby Holmes, who was supposed to be for the Kettleers, comes in, I believe, in the bottom of the 6th, the bottom of the 7th, gets a huge strikeout, and then you guys have to, like, basically, you know, wait it out the rest of the way. Beckwith was your number 1, and you guys got through it without him in those final innings. So I'm just curious, you're in the bullpen, I'm sure you're ready to go, but where are your nerves? Where's your heart at? Is it up in your throat? I mean, where are you at? Because I'm watching as a spectator, and I have no dog in the fight, and I'm like, how the heck is anyone going to get out of this? I'm wondering what your mental state was like.
I mean, it was quiet in the dugout those last couple innings. At first, we thought Alex Cunningham was just going to come and shut it down. He made it a little interesting, but those last couple innings, man, they were tough to sit through. But he did a great job, got the last out, and still can't believe it.
Have you won a championship at any other level?
Yes, for high school I won state championship twice.
And that was your, what, sophomore and junior year? Or?
It was my 8th grade year. I played up on varsity a little bit, and my junior year.
So what a lot of people don't know, and I want to get this right, so after your junior year, you had the Tommy John surgery, right?
Yes. The summer, or the fall going into my senior year, I was playing at summer ball, and I hurt my elbow. I got the surgery in November, and I'm recovering ever since, but it was definitely difficult.
So we see a lot of major leaguers go through that, and even they're still young men, you know, 25, 26 years old. You had it at, I'm assuming, the age of 16, 17, around that area. So what is that like mentally, and do you start to doubt yourself, wondering if maybe this is the end of your baseball life?
No, I didn't doubt. Yes, I was very sad, and I was devastated when I heard I had to get the surgery, but I fortunately got to go to the best surgeon, Dr. Andrews, so I knew I was in good hands and did the rehab the right way, and I came back positive.
Now, a lot of people hear Dr. James Andrews, and I'm assuming you went to Alabama or he came to you, but either way, what's that like when you first meet him? Because a lot of major leaguers go to him, he seems to be the top guy, and it just seems as if he's able to put players at ease.
Yes, he's actually one to not jump right into the surgery. He wants to make sure you actually need it. And don't just need a rehab, but I got there. He knew exactly what he was doing, and I felt very comfortable. And sure enough, he did a great job.
Now, how comforting was it that after your senior year, the Dodgers drafted you, and did you start to think, all right, well, now I've got some momentum heading into my college career?
Yes, the fact that the Dodgers drafted me so high, even knowing that I had the surgery. It was a very good feeling, and I knew going into college that I could definitely come back a lot stronger.
How tempting was it to take that offer, though? They gave you a very lucrative offer, and, you know, for a pitcher that already had Tommy John surgery, you have to now wait another 3 years and then, you know, possibly a 4th year. You could declare twice, but how tempting was it to actually just take the money and figure you could always go back to school and get your education?
Well, I had my number set pretty high. Just because I thought I could get close to that number before the surgery, before I knew I had to get the surgery. And then I got the surgery, so I wanted to stick with that number, but once I saw that check, or at least heard about it, it was very tempting to take it, but I wanted to stick with my guns and go to college.
How much does it motivate you knowing that you've already had a major league team interested in you, and I'm sure there were other teams that were interested in you as well. So you've got a little taste of that going forward in your 3 years of college until you have to go to the draft and possibly your senior year. How motivating does that get for you?
Oh, it motivates me a lot. Knowing that they drafted me that well, even with the surgery, I believe that I can go very good after recovering and coming back stronger.
Now, let's get to a lighter side. A lot of people don't know exactly where Coastal Carolina is. It's not a Texas. It's not a Rice.
Right.
It's, for baseball schools. But, around Coastal Carolina, where do you find yourself on, I don't know, maybe a Wednesday night or something, not game night? And, when you're not studying, like, where's the place to go? Where are the places to go around Coastal Carolina?
There's a bunch of hangout spots. A couple of the guys have houses that we go hang out with. Maybe even occasionally go to the beach at nighttime. It's about what we do.
Now I'm curious too, because the whole community, if not the whole country, got behind you guys in your national championship run. What's it like getting off the plane and going back to campus as a champion?
Oh, it was outstanding. When we got off the plane, there was about 5,000 or 6,000 people waiting at the airport for us, cheering us on. And then driving back all the way to campus, there were people just lined up everywhere, cheering, and it was one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had.
All right, Jason, thanks for the time. Starting lineup's coming up right after this.